parents know that heart-stopping sensation when their children start to cross the road on their own. But at least they can be taught the Green Cross code. Preparing dangerous wild animals to face traffic is not quite so easy. Today, the 6-month-old cheetah cubs Poppy and Winston will come face to face with members of the public driving through their enclosure.
For the cubs going out for the first time, it's huge, absolutely huge step. This is what we're all about. We're a safari park. The public come through, they want to see the animals really up close. We're always vigilant, we're always keeping an eye on, always having to concentrate at all times because anything could happen in a split second. So everyone has to be on their toes at all times, and we'll see how it goes when we're in there patrolling them.
A long queue of cars is waiting to be let into the safari park.
Lock 4, lock 5, cheetah on the way out.
It's time to release the cheetah.
Sprinting pair.
And for them to meet their first paying guest.
So yeah, first cars are centering now. Come a bit closer to have a better look. Move back slightly.
The cubs are tearing around. Anything could happen.
They go so fast, just like that, split second, and they're off. They could easily just go across the road right now.
New signs have been put up in the enclosure to ensure drivers take extra special care.
Hopefully, with the signage as well, the public will understand that the cheetah cubs are out and they'll sort of watch their speed a little bit, because the last thing we want is them to be hit by anything.
But Amy knows just how easily that can happen.
Probably just sprinted straight past, across the road to go and see Mum. But it was great. The car, I think, noticed something whizzed past them and stopped.
As time marches on, the enclosure gets busier and the cubs keep heading onto the road. Amy has called in more keepers to help protect the cubs.
That was close. We've got a few cars in here and having to keep an eye on all of them at the same time, making sure that they don't get too close to the cubs in the road. They're running past the cars like they got no fear.
Suddenly, Wilma takes an interest in a particular car. Amy must get them all back onto the grass.
Come on, Poppy. Good girl. Let's all go.
But it's not long before Winston appears to be copying Mum. Then Amy realises what he's doing.
He's actually staring at his reflection. He obviously thinks there's another cheetah, which is really, really good to see. But obviously we need to stop that. I didn't want him to then suddenly go, right, I'm actually having you as the other cheetah, and going towards the car. So we had to rev a little bit. He's gone away from the other cheetah that he was obviously trying to get to.
After a busy morning, it's finally time for a rest.
Wilma's literally just laid down, so it's great. So she's finally sort of relaxed, and Poppy's just sat watching. And hopefully now, if they stay within this middle bit here, everyone can still see them. It's a nice area for them to be.
It's clear the keepers have a lot more work to do. They need a plan for distracting the cheetahs away from the cars, and fast.